Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Magnum Videos. Today we're going to talk about landscaping, and I'm going to show you what we have planned, and toward the end of the video I'll show you what we've done so far. So stick around because we're going to get started right after this. Alrighty, if you watched any of my videos last year, you probably realized that I was concentrating primarily on the lawn because it was in really bad shape after having the house built and all the construction equipment compacting the soil and all of that. So if you want to look at any of those, just scroll back through my videos and you can find a lot of lawn care videos. But today, the lawn is in pretty good shape right now. I need to put some fertilizer down later today, but on this video we're going to look at the landscaping because last year I was mowing around downspouts and little splash pans and sump pump discharge pipes and air conditioning units and all of that stuff, and it just took me forever mowing around all that and then going back and weed eating around it. So I'm trying to put in some landscaping that will help reduce that labor aspect of the mowing process. So let me move the camera and show you what we're going to do. I've divided this into 6 phases because when you look at the overall need, it's overwhelming. So dividing it into smaller bites makes it more manageable and less frustrating. So let me, as I said, I'll move the camera and I'll show you phase 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then toward the end of the video I'll show you what we've done so far with phase 1. Alright, what you're looking at here is phase 2. We're going to come along the edge of the patio, along the foundation, and where the bedroom window bump out is, and then on around the corner. Now let me get you a different angle over there and I'll tell you what we're planting there and why. Alright, right along that short section offset where the wall goes back, right in there, Rosie wants to put some cannas in there. And then along here, where the bump out is, we're going to put some holly because they like water. Now along here, we've got 2 downspouts. And this area out on this side of the downspouts is pretty soggy. So we're going to be putting a couple of arborvitaes. One right in here and one right over here. And then from there we go into phase 3, that is just the space between the window wells. And that's just going to be primarily rock, and maybe she might put some flowers in there or something, I don't know. But that's phase 2 and phase 3. Alright, this is phase 4. We are on the other side of the window wells now, on the west side. We have a downspout right there that I thought about burying, but I decided not to. We're just going to come along here from the window well out around this corner here, possibly put a Japanese maple right in this area here, and probably nothing back in here for the time being. And then we'll come along the front of the house and then curve out and then go along the front edge here into the steps right there. So this will just kind of come around here like so, kind of in a smooth curve. That will be yews, boxwoods, whatever, the Japanese red maple, and then rock around them. So let's go on to, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to phase 5. Okay, phase 5 is a pretty big phase, a pretty big project. We're going to start at that downspout. We're going to come on this side of it about 2 or 3 feet and make a sod cut, curving it around, and put another arborvitae there, and then go along the edge of the house there, maybe a couple of feet out, and then curve out again, another arborvitae right in there. And let me take you back to see the big part back there. Hold on. All right, we are on the opposite end of that strip that I just showed you. This is the downspout right here, where we're going to come around the downspout and then curve up into this area around here and go around the air conditioning unit. That way we've got the sump pump discharge pipe with rock around it. This will all be rock in here, probably very little plantings, probably some hostas along the house there on the north side. And then we curve on back around there and go along the perimeter of the house back to the deck. And that is the extent of phase 5. We're going to stop right in here. This is phase 6. We start right here where we left off with phase 5, and we come along the deck here. We're going to come out a couple of feet, cut the sod, make a curve at the corner, probably kind of a sweeping curve that comes out to catch the downspout, because this is a wet area in here also. And then we'll continue on along the edge of the deck there to the end of it, where we will have about 2 feet out with rock in there and possibly some yews or boxwoods or something to fill that in. Probably hostas on the north side over here. And that brings us back to where we started, and we'll take a look at phase 1, and I'll show you what we've done on that so far. Alright, there's the end of the deck, there's the barbecue, and I just extended. I had this part here done. I did that last fall to put rock in there so I could set the barbecue on it, but beginning with this season, I started at this point and went further south. So I'll show you what we did there. That gray pot there, Rosie put sweet potatoes in there, and they're beautiful. They're huge and green foliage sticks up. And those are some stepping stones that I have leveled, and they're perfect. Rosie can walk across those without getting her bare feet on the rocks down below. We planted 3 blue star junipers right there. Those should fill in nicely around that. That's Billy's rock right there, the big one. And then we went down to the corner. We put a couple of densiformis yews in there, and that little tree right there is a miniature peach. It's supposed to have juicy, sweet peaches on it. It only gets about 5 to 6 feet tall, and it has beautiful blooms in the spring, and it's got buds all over it now, so it should be blooming any day. So that brings us to where we started, and that's what we've done so far on phase 1. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and be sure and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, click that like button right now, because that helps a lot, and YouTube will send it out to more people. So subscribe, check back, and see what happens with phase 2.
I'll take you through the whole project with us. So that's it for now. Until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay focused.
Hold on, I neglected to mention that miniature peach tree is the Bonanza variety. So, because of that, some of you will get this, some of you won't. We named it Little Joe. So, for those of you who understand the correlation, that's never mind. Anyway, I will repeat until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay focused.